All right, what is up, everyone? We are back, and today we're gonna do a little GYROpalooza mystery box challenge. Let's get into it. What we're gonna do today is super simple. We're basically just gonna do, I guess it is kind of a mystery box challenge. There's 3 discs that I know for sure are in here, and then there's, I believe, 7 others or 8 others. I think there's 11 total in here that are a mystery. So what's gonna happen today, I'm basically gonna start from the top, which I believe is the balance, which is what everyone wants to see anyways, but I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna play hole 1 with that disc alone. Then on hole 2, I'm gonna play with the second disc, but now I have the option to play with the first disc. So that way by hole 11, I'll throw my last disc off the tee, and then I have basically any option of disc to throw after that. So let's get into it. Hole 1, it's what everyone wanted to see. This is the new Proto Balance. This thing's gonna be super sick. I mean, I say that, I hope it is. I can't decide if I want to go forehand first off the tee or go ahead and go backhand. There is just kind of this tree on the right side, but we'll see. Hole 1, 230 feet, nice and straight here. I believe cart path is OB on the back, but we're not going to do that today because we're just kind of showcasing the flights. We really don't care about the score. I think I'm going to go ahead and go backhand, just see how stable it is. Very stable. Well, 1 throw with the balance, 1 pole hit, that's great. Well, first hole with the balance, first birdie, love to see that. This disc feels nice. It looks very similar to the Pyro. I should have brought mine so you can kind of see the comparisons. The only thing is, like, I believe they call it the wing underneath. I'm honestly not super versed in the disc knowledge here, but like this little wing underneath, I think the only difference is it's a little like harder slope. You can kind of see it on the side, a little harder slope, and then it has like a very, very small bead on it. I think that's kind of where it's getting that extra stability from. But yeah, super similar to the Pyro. I don't know if MVP, surely, because I feel like they're like a pretty like up-to-date company. I feel like they've kind of been updating their plastic a little bit. This, like, their Neutron stuff's kind of becoming a little more tackier, which I really like. Where I believe like a lot of their other Neutron stuff, or even kind of their plasma, to me feels like super slick in the hands. This is like really grippy, super narrow profile. I really like this disc. Hole number 2, 359 feet, pretty straight. It's gonna have to be something that's left to right moving because it is kind of behind this tree. We have mandatory kind of right off the tee, pretty tough to miss. So now we're gonna go Vanish. This is disc number 2, Total Eclipse Vanish, super sweet stamp. So now how this works is basically I have to throw the Vanish off the tee, and then any other shot the rest of the hole, I have the option to throw the balance if I want. Probably be my putter until I see maybe like 2 putters in here, so maybe it'll be my putter until then. I am like nowhere near versed in the MVP like mold, so I believe this is pretty stable. I did a little bit of research on some MVP before I came out here, so this is like 11 speed, -2.2, so we're gonna try to get some turn out of it. Wow. Definitely got a lot of turn out of that. And with some good finish at the end there. All right, we're definitely putting with the balance. I just realized I should have brought, I have a UV flashlight. I should have brought these so I could let these glow. Come on. Ah. All right, we're on to hole 3 now. Brings us to the parachute. I know this is obviously like glitch-like, but for some reason I want to say there's turn and fade to it, but I don't quite remember. 250 feet up the hill. I'm just gonna get this guy on hyzer, try to throw him pretty high, pretty hard, and just see if we can get the distance. Actually, it's pretty stable. It like had a really quick flip, but it didn't dump. It like flipped up flat, and then it just kind of rode that until it faded at the end. All right, landed a little short left here. Probably, I don't know, 35, 36 feet, circle 2. I think I'm still gonna putt with the balance, mostly just because I don't want to putt with something that's like super lightweight. Come on. Never had the chance. Hole 4, we've made it to the Neutron discs. I believe there's 2 R2 Neutron. The first one is this sweet Defy. Let me get a close-up on this guy. I mean, the black is already sweet, but then you got like the nice blue, purple swirl in there. Kind of sick. Hole 4, 424 feet. This is a long one. I think it's probably one of the longer holes on the course, if not the longest. Defy is honestly a good disc for this shot. I think it's 11 speed. It's almost like a beat-up Wraith. We have a little bit of a headwind, and it's lightweight, so I'm just gonna try to get this guy out as flat as possible because I've never thrown one, so I don't really know like how stable it is, but just gonna try to give this one a good pump out there. Stay up. Did not stay up. All right. All right, I don't know if you guys know Flippy James disc golf. I'm sure if you watch us, you probably watch him. Just ran into him on the course. Great guy. We're filming tomorrow, so that's gonna be super huge. This actually worked out well that I was a little short because I wanted to try to like a forehand approach because I throw Justice right now. I want to see if this compares at all. And it is a little bit of a headwind. So if it comes out, we're in business. If it doesn't, we're not. Oh, and then I do that. And then I just squandered it all. Well, we might take a bogey here. All right, very likely bogey incoming. We are just gonna go pitch. Didn't work with the balance, so we'll try with the, or pitch. What's it called? Parachute. Forgot the name of it already. Oh, I love that. Go. Oh, a little short. It's a good layup though. Second of the R2 Neutron. We have a reactor, which again, for this shot, this actually seems to, you might think I lined this up. I did not. I'm just going from top to bottom. Reactor. This hole is 245. Plays perfect for just like a hyzer. I'm just gonna throw it out flat and let this disc stability just kind of crash in. It's sitting behind all those trees, but you keep it low, kind of keep it fast, should push through. Just like that. That's probably one of my best shots on this hole. All right, that was, I mean, that's about as close as you can get for a nice little tap in birdie right there. You love to see that. We are on a hole number 6, I believe. It is 309 feet. Again, another straight shot. That's like a lot of these holes out here, but I like this course because, especially with discs that no one's really like seen, it's good to see all like the full flights of the discs. This is a servo. Again, I'm not super versed, so I don't really know the numbers. I believe it's like a slightly like -1.2, -2.1 type disc. So we're just gonna punch this one out flat and hope it gets there. I think it's probably, definitely feels like 6 speed-ish. Oh, get stable on me. Wow. Okay, for a 6 speed, that got out of the hands really fast. Still liking the balance for the putter here. It's just the best feeling, and it's tough to putt. Like, that's why no one putts with the glitch, is because it's lightweight. But I was just maybe like 3 feet from being pin high. Probably circles the edge to the right. Honestly, a pretty good shot for having never thrown that disc before. Swing over. One of that one, that's been my problem recently, is the height on putts. Non-existent. I will never miss high. Hole 7, we have a Neutron Vanish. So we had the Total Eclipse one that actually flipped a little more than I thought. It was a really good flight. So I'm assuming this Neutron, I actually don't know what to expect. I don't know if MVP has stuff like that where like this is gonna be more or less stable depending on the plastic. So again, I think pretty standard. I'm just gonna throw it out flat. This hole is only 304 feet, so really no problem getting there. I should hope not, at least, but if we blow past a lot deep, I'll be fine with that. Oh, that one turned way more. Holy cow, that one, granted it was low, that one flipped and just kind of held. There was no fight. The lowness of that shot actually probably helped because I'm about pin high, just like a touch deep. So all things considered, not bad. I'm just way to the right. I'm gonna go for the clip here. I'm gonna go balance, almost just like, I'm just gonna try to go straight at the basket. A little throw in would be sick. Come on. Oh, all right, now I'm way deep. Coming back. And then the disc wasn't where I thought it was, so I may or may not be in frame on this, or I might be right behind the basket. We're gonna go with the pitch, because why not? I keep calling it the pitch. We're gonna go with the parachute. Stay up. See, was that last hole? That was literally last hole. I will never miss a putt high. All right, I'm honestly liking a lot of these discs. That servo might be like a money hyzer flip. I need to add more MVP in the bag. I've been so judgmental on it. Like, I mean, pretty much since I started a few years ago. I just thought it was the science stuff and whatever. I thought I was too cool for it, but evidently I'm not, because 1, I'm not cool. 2, I love these discs. I believe this is hole 8. 323 feet. Thankfully, I finally have a disc that's familiar. Eclipse Hex. I have the Lozado Hex in my bag, and it's kind of a dog for me, so I'm hoping this will be just the same. It's obviously going to be a little more stable, but yeah, I'm just going to throw this one. I imagine this will fly just like a Hex should fly. Oh, unless you burn it over, stay up. Oh, man, that's my problem. I've adjusted my bag to more overstable stuff. So I'm getting like more used to throwing kind of flat to anhyzer when like I should be throwing more anhyzer. Definitely squandered an opportunity for birdie. Like we're gonna go jump putt with the balance. I don't know if I can get there, and it's probably gonna require like a ton of anhyzer, but we're gonna see. Oh, I don't hate it. Oh my gosh. Cut just in front. What are we on, hole 9, I believe, out of 11, 9 to 11, yeah, that sounds right. We've got a volt, neutron volt, 170. Again, I think this is another, maybe like 8 speed, maybe like -1, 2. Honestly, I have no idea. 365, long shot here, I feel like, for this disc for me, but we're gonna give it a rip. Oh, then I yank it. That went nowhere. Certainly not my best work. Like literally the one tree and it's not even in the fairway and I still found a piece of it. This is it. Keep it high, keep it flat, balance, throw in right now. Held. See, and I went really deep right there, but I did not want to leave that short. I think this is technically out of bounds, but not playing it. Miss high or short. Somehow that was over the basket at one point and finished underneath the basket. I don't understand putting anymore. Granted, I guess I'm not really putting with putters, but yeah. All right, we have 2 discs left. We finally got to my first legit putter. We have an Electron Proxy, it looks like. I don't know. I think these are like slightly understable putters, so this hole's only 219 feet. I'm gonna throw it on hyzer, pretty much right at, and just hope it kind of flips out flat and nothing more than that, ideally. Oh wow, I was going right at the basket and it's a little left, but when I threw that, I was like, oh, that's right at the basket. And then I like actually found the basket with my eyes, nowhere close. Well, that's kind of funny. Not my best effort there, but can finally use the putter and it feels good. This is a nice shallow putter, which I like. And the Electron plastic, especially because it's kind of cold, feels really good right now. And that's the first putt. Okay, everything I said about putting before, just like pretend you never heard that. When I get an actual putter in my hands, it's wraps. It's game over. Last hole here. We have a Plasma Octane, I believe. Yeah, Plasma Octane to finish. I don't know what speed this is, but it barely fits in my hands. This rim is so big. I imagine it's probably like 12, 13 speed. Probably gonna be stable. I'm just gonna go kind of flat to maybe anhyzer out of the hands and just hope it kind of pans. This hole's only 285, so I should get there. Oh, very stable. I know you heard that snap out of my hands though. I hope that picked up in the mic because that came out clean. All right, one I was interested in right here is the servo. I really wanted to throw this one again, so we're gonna try to hyzer flip this guy. Oh, that thing is so good. That's funny. It's weird how that works out. That's like right on the octane. Last hole, so I feel like it's fair that we throw a couple more. I'm gonna go the hex, and then we're gonna go the balance to finish it out here. Jeez, those are all just funneling right to the same spot. All right, this one I kind of want a forehand because I think backhand, I don't know if I can put enough angle on. So we're gonna go forehand. Oh, that does not hold at all. I'm gonna have to run that back, but not a lot of wind. I really just fluttered down. Let's finish strong after that last one. My putt's feeling good. So again, I honestly just don't miss it low. Too high. Oh, almost had it. All right, that is it. GYROpalooza once again knocks it out of the park. I really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna see a lot of MVP go in my bag. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I was recommending this to the moon.